What's up guys, a very good morning, and I am back on your screen. So it's great to be back once again with a new daily market outlook. So some interesting moves yesterday within the market, nothing really substantial or any fantastic trades in my personal opinion, I would say, on these dollar pairs, but regardless, we've still seen some big moves. So let's dive in, see what is going on, and let's break the market down. Starting with the dollar index pushed down just slightly lower than I was kind of hoping for. So we of course had this area of demand located over here, which took out this high and this high over here. Then diving in towards the lower time frame, we did see that initial reaction on the 1 hour. However, remember what I said in yesterday's video, I was waiting for that liquidation to occur. So this is kind of like the first move in, move out, and remember what I said, then I wanted to see kind of like the liquidation low and then the reversal. However, what happened, we saw that initial tap in, tap out, this became your liquidity low, but what did we see? We didn't see any kind of bullish reaction to that liquidity low, and therefore pretty much this bullish setup just disappeared for me, and I wasn't really interested in engaging in these dollar longs, meaning I was not interested in taking, for instance, a euro dollar or a pound dollar short. So with that said, what is going on at the moment? Well, we're currently at the 4 hour swing low, this low over here. And yeah, so far we've made a fake out on this swing low over here. So we could kind of see a further thrust up, because remember, this is pretty much the extreme of the overall swing range on the 4 hour, just pointing it out with the premium versus discount tool over here. So yeah, this is pretty much the point of interest from where the market should rebound and continue bullish if price is actually bullish. But in the meantime, purely focusing on the daily, just remember that the daily is coming from supply, and it is more logical that price is to move down in towards this area of daily demand. So for me personally, I would prefer to see a tap in towards that area of daily demand. I'll be looking for a potential dollar index short once we close below this swing low over here, meaning that then the market has flipped bearish and we can start looking for potential shorts from supply, because at the moment we're still bullish. And that was my phone, sorry, let me put it on silent mode. So now diving in towards Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar, as you guys know, I pointed out this liquidity high potentially, or that was not that liquidity high. I was looking at the lower time frame, so the 1 hour time frame, for potential short. Like I mentioned, head and shoulders pattern, right? But this was your supply zone. As you can see, you just kind of saw, yeah, pretty much this inside bar, this bearish candle, pretty much like a doji candle, pretty indecisive. So nothing really significant. Also looking at the 15-minute, no absolute trend change or whatever. I was like, okay, well, if we can break this low, kind of see something like this, then I'll be looking for a short. But yeah, nothing really happened. Dollar index confluence was also not there, so I just decided to skip it, which was the best decision. Now looking at the 4 hour for the rest, what's currently happening? Well, we've created a fake out on this swing high over here. So this supply zone could still do its thing, because sometimes price is inefficient and it does move out of the supply zone slightly before, for instance, tanking down lower. However, I'll just be keeping an eye out on, let's say, the 1 hour, and for now I'm just going to be a little bit more conservative, wait for at least this low over here to get broken, then look for shorts back down, potentially in towards that area of daily demand. But yeah, just keep in mind, if we look at the higher time frame, and with the higher time frame I mean the daily, we saw this bullish engulfing candle, meaning that it wouldn't be very strange to see kind of upside continuation, because this does indicate that there is bullishness within the market on Aussie dollar. In addition to that, fundamental news, so China is starting to open up, and with China opening up, that is a bullish sign for the Australian dollar. Why is that? Well, because the Australian economy is very reliant on the Chinese economy, just as, for instance, that the European economy is very reliant on the US economy, for example. But yeah, Australia just does a lot of trade with China, and therefore, if, for instance, China opens up and we see like those kind of good news moments from China and its economy, that will have its reflection on the Australian dollar. So with that said, just keep in mind, okay, well, we now have, let's say, this area of demand located over here. So we could potentially see like a pullback in towards the demand zone, and then see further upside pretty much into this buy before the big sell-off, which is on the daily, a supply zone. I'm personally focusing on this high supply zone, but this is also a supply zone, this buy before the sell. So yeah, that's Aussie dollar. Then euro dollar. So yeah, euro dollar didn't really do anything, as you guys can see over here on the 1 hour. Again, pointed out this area of pretty much supply. Yeah, I was looking at the 15. Looking at the 15, we didn't really see anything. What I was waiting for was for this structure to kind of break and then look for a short. A lot of people I know, they went short over here, but as you guys know, no liquidation whatsoever. Of course, you could view this as some type of liquidation, but nothing really significant. I always prefer to see liquidation upon the first tap, then kind of like a real move, then come back up, take out the high, and then see that real dump. Didn't occur, just kind of choppy price action. So euro dollar was nothing really for me. For the rest, currently, yeah, what is it doing? So why is it currently kind of like dumping? Well, we have liquidity highs over here, very obvious liquidation happening. So we have all of these highs over here. This is like the highest high over here, and this high, all of them try to take out that high over there, fail doing so, and now it's dumping. So yeah, just pretty much liquidity trading going on over here. Wouldn't be surprised to see euro dollar now kind of pretty much sell off. After all, dollar index is also at that extreme low. Now, pound dollar did see very nice liquidation. I wouldn't be surprised if pound dollar were to sell off. Not promising anything, but we did have this obvious liquidity high over here. After that first push out, push back up, and as you guys know, that's what I'm waiting for, liquidation, and then that bearish, yeah, pretty much engulfing candle. So I wouldn't be surprised if you, for instance, took an entry over here, that we're going to kind of like see a push back down again towards, let's say, this area of potential demand at minimum. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, looking at the overall structure, just keep in mind that the daily overall is bullish now. And let me see. Yeah, 4 hour is not really that clear, but you could view this as bearish as well. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see sell-off on pound dollar back downwards. Then kiwi dollar, not interesting, just focusing on the daily zones. Gold, so gold didn't really see anything at all. Like you guys know, I was pointing out that we had a structural high located over here. Was looking for potential short after we had this third trendline touch, but as you guys can see, just bullish momentum was way too strong, not even a bearish candle close, so I just decided to stay out. Now the 1 hour and the 4 hour are both bullish, so what's next? Well, keep an eye on this demand zone over here or this demand zone over here for a potential long. What I like about that middle zone is that it's on the EQ of the overall swing range. So yeah, potential longs from over here, just using the fair value gap indicator as well. Yeah, so this is also a very nice long section over here at approximately, what is it, 1855 down towards 1850. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. For the rest, not much in the markets. Still looking at Aussie CAD for potential for the downside. And that is pretty much it, what I'm looking at the moment. So yeah, for the rest, just UJ, by the way. UJ is now coming back up for that double top to take out liquidity above this high. If you do see that, then kind of like something like this, take out this structural low, back into supply, then I'll be looking for a further short. Keep an eye on the 15-minute, because the 15-minute could already give you an early entry. Let's say the 15-minute now takes out the high, kind of moves back down, takes out the structural low, boom. Then you're already in here instead of, let's say, over here or over here. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. Do not forget to leave a thumbs up on this video. If you have any questions, just ask them on Discord. It's a pretty long video again. I hope you guys enjoy these long videos. If you do, let me know in the description down below. Much love, and I appreciate all of you. Do not forget to leave a subscribe and a like, because we're nearly at 10K. Get your mom, get your dad, get your brother, get your sister all to subscribe, because yeah, I'm just going to be really happy when I have 10K. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and speak soon.